Wow.
Okay.
I can't do the math.
I will say this is probably one of the most disjointed reviews we've done.
Yeah, for sure. No doubt.
Not thrilled with it.
Yeah. What is up, folks?
Yes.
Hey guys, it is Scotch for Dummies.
Well, guys, and Scotch Journey to help you with your next Scotch purchase.
We've been to this one.
We've been to the Glenmo many times.
Glenmorangie.
They have a pretty blue label, though.
Yeah, and they've been doing some weird stuff of late. I mean, the last 12, 18 months, they've come out with a lot of different labelings and releases that you're just kind of like, whoa, what's going on here? This one is one of those. Like, okay, what the what?
This is my I'm concerned face.
This is new, though, right? This is like...
This 2024 is when this came out.
Okay.
So triple cask. So the casks are what? Bourbon casks, New Charred Oak, and rye cask.
You said $35?
Between 35 and 38, depending on where you buy it. It's 40% ABV.
Is this a version of Monkey Shoulder? Is this what they're competing with?
No.
No, it's a single malt.
Okay.
It's a single malt. But let's talk about what's happened with Glenmo and their decisions before this bottle. We talked about it off camera. They've done away with the 10-year.
Yeah, because the 10 was the base forever.
The staple, the foundation.
Well, that's the original. Glenmorangie original.
Yep.
And
This is a non-age statement.
right. And
So-
they've actually done away with the 10 and are making it a 12 now. You probably still can find 10s out there, obviously, but that I think that all plays into makings of this kind of bottle. I don't know what's going on in the background, but this one's got a rye bourbon or rye cask.
Rye cask. So it's their classic Glenmo distillate put into 3 different casks and then married later.
Right. So is there Glenmo 10 in it? I hope.
I
It has
doubt.
to be.
I doubt because there's
I
no age.
pray.
Because
But
Well, there could be
if I
some.
were them, I would put a 10 on the label. If
well,
this is-
well,
well,
that's a
maybe
good
the rye,
point, too.
maybe the rye barrels are under 10.
And admittedly, there may be
Maybe.
some 10,
Maybe.
but it's not the minimum.
Right. So we'll see. This is going to be interesting. Let's get into
Let's
this.
get to the nose here.
The nose.
All right. So nose,
I mean, it smells like a Glenmo.
it's light.
That's good.
I get a little bit of
delicate.
pepper on it, though. I'm used to that like really sweet, light.
Yeah, it
nose,
is
and there's
not
like
as light.
there's a hint of pepper or something heavier in there.
You know what, though? There is Glenmore underneath it. There's a base.
There is.
That's
The distillate is coming through. Their light floral distillate is definitely coming through.
A little bit of lemon zest.
It smells approachable. I mean,
I mean, it doesn't smell off-putting.
No, it's good. It's good.
You guys have low expectations.
I
of-
do.
I do. I'm a little worried. I'm not gonna lie.
$38 bottle. I'm not.
To the palate.
All right.
About ooh, different.
On the initial, bitter was the first.
See, I had sweet. That's so weird.
I did too.
I got
It's a half and
I
half.
had sweet light. Yeah.
I got a super bitter chocolate, white pepper, cayenne thing going on.
Really? You need to take a second sip.
Is
or
that
something, 'cause
is that
that's
just
weird?
like one of those psychosomatic things because you read the word rye?
No, 'Cause I don't get.
I
I don't get
rye.
any of that on rye.
No, I don't get
whiskeys.
rye. I get the same thing. It was like at front, I was like, oh, it's nice, sweet. And then all of a sudden, Hayukin. Hayukin. There was a
But
bunch
see,
of.
that
Have you ever had like bitter chocolate with
Yeah.
with like pepper?
With, like,
You got,
cayenne or something? Yeah, sure.
Something hot.
Sure.
And it had like all of that. I didn't really get any sweetness at all. Did you?
No, well, just up front.
Like
that's it.
like just a little bit.
But it had regenerative breaks in the sweetness.
so
Went
wrong.
right to like that crazy cayenne pepper.
I get sweet maltiness.
Mhm.
I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying it's not what I expected.
Hmm.
Maybe that's the rye. I don't know.
I am saying I don't like it. I don't like
Uh-oh.
it.
Sean's going out.
It's got bitter notes. Like I can't find anything in this glass that I enjoy.
wow, that is totally different than what I'm getting.
He's not wrong.
Because I'm
He's
getting
not wrong.
I'm getting sweet. I'm getting light. I'm getting some vanilla.
Could we have some
Car-
dissension among the ranks?
See if the water does. You want some water?
Yeah, I'm gonna,
Maybe some black tea on the finish, but not. I don't understand. I don't know where
I
you're
give you
coming
black
from.
tea.
Black tea is definitely in the finish.
Don't go heavy, boys. It's only 40%.
I don't
I'm
understand.
hoping to wash out some of the flavor.
Holy shit!
It's like going from a coffee with cream and sugar to black coffee.
I'm hoping to wash out some of the flavor, Sean says.
It's
Brutal.
I'm not having a good time with this glass. I'm not lying.
All right, man. I'm gonna give it a shot here. Come on, baby.
I think you're influenced by your previous whiskeys or something.
I will say that like it had the nose calmed down a little bit with the water. Some of the like pepper went away and it had like more of a grassy note to it, a little bit of licorice. I still don't get a whole lot of sweet though. It's like dark baker's chocolate and
It is. Exactly.
It's not.
Nailed it. Yes. I think it's better with water. I would agree. I would say that.
I hate it less with water. How about that?
Holy moly. I'm not saying that. I mean, I think it's drinkable, if you will. But I am on the same lines of like, I'm not very impressed with this whiskey, to be honest.
All right, just keep going.
Well,
yeah.
okay then. I'm on the line. I will say that obviously water I think is better. I think what Sean said so far is exactly right. I think it's almost like a little falseness. It's sweet up front, then smacks you in the face with like baking coca or something like that. I'm not sure what it is. It's kind of weird bitterness to it, but I mean, $35. So it's kind of hard to be too mad at that. I mean, that's a good price range for a Scotch whiskey. Non-age statement, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I think there's a few other bottles I would buy in front of this. I'm gonna give this. Gosh, it's tough. It's between 1.5 and a 2. I'm gonna give it 1.5.
Let's go counterpoint.
That sounds fair. I can go last.
Oh no! I'm bringing
So
it.
I don't know where they're getting that, because this is a sweet, a delicate whiskey. I'm not getting any of that overly bitter, overly chocolate. It's delicate. It's got a little bit of I mean, this tastes like young Glenmorangie to me. I don't know where they're getting all the angriness out of this whiskey. I think this could be a daily drinker. I don't know why you wouldn't pull this. I'm gonna give this for $35, it's a great value for a Scotch. And I'm going to give it now, admittedly, there's nothing really complex and really like unique and interesting about it. It's just kind of a daily kind of thing. So I'm going to give it a 2. Solid 2.
I want to say this.
Maybe
Maybe
2.5.
So what will he say? Maybe. Wait. Finish your number.
Maybe a 2.5, because I mean this is
So then pick one.
okay for $35. This is definitely a 2.5.
There you go. That's my boy.
Okay, I just want to say on record though, I love Glenmorangie.
Well,
Oh, now
This one-
he's trying to.
I shoot out of the image for the distillery.
Oh, this is where you come
You know
from.
what?
This one is a little living.
We did counterpoint. Now I'll go next to give Sean he can clean
$5.
he can clean up bat here, because he's just gonna freaking come out guns blazing. I agree with Andrew on it. I don't think this is something that's gonna blow your mind and you're gonna fall in love with. $35 or whatever it is. It's a little bit different than a typical Glenmorangie, but Glenmorangie is there and it's the foundation. And I got all that. I will say that water did kill it for the most part. 40% probably didn't need any water. But you know what I did get after I watered down? Nothing but malt. Which
Yes.
That's what I want.
the maltiness comes
I'm a
up.
malt guy, so I'm like, you know what? I might not get anything else, but I'm getting my malt. So I could see this
You
as
need
being
to
a
try my glass.
daily drink
That
for me,
made-
because the price point, $35. I'm not gonna cry over pouring half a dram and not finishing.
Price is great. I'll give you that.
And well, price and brand. I mean, I trust Glenmorangie. Glenmorangie makes good whiskey, and this is. I don't think this is shy of that. It's not great. It's solid. I'm gonna give it a solid 2. I mean, it's just it's not the best offering Glenmorangies ever put out there, but it's a 2 all day for me.
Do you need my glass? Maybe your glass is contaminated over there, Sean.
I mean, no, we're obviously saying the same thing.
Maybe you guys
think it's
all right.
did something on that side of the bar.
Your turn.
Here's my issues.
Okay.
And I feel bad about this, but the best part about this bottle is the label.
Well, it's a beautiful label.
It's pretty.
Wow.
I'm super disappointed, and I'm extra disappointed because I've never had a Glenmorangie that I wasn't enjoying.
No.
I don't enjoy anything about this glass at all. I didn't enjoy the nose neat. I didn't enjoy it with water. Neat on the palate. It was like dark, bitter baker's chocolate and like cayenne pepper, and not in a good way. Just like that was all I got. And I was like, I mean, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I don't think I was doing anything wrong. So then, with water, it kind of mellowed out a little bit. It was like we melted the chocolate and the hot pepper flavor kind of went away, but then it was just kind of a mess. And it didn't really do anything for me at all. It was like a muddy palate. I never got any of the malt notes you guys were talking about. I never tasted Glenmo at all in this glass.
Sounds like a nightmare. I want to
bad.
wake you up.
I would have,
Did
if
it
I
pinch up?
bought this bottle myself and had a glass of it, I would have probably just poured the rest out. Like, it's that bad.
Wow.
I've been sitting over here like trying to add water. Like, am I missing something? Is there something that I'm not getting about this? Like, maybe it's my palate and I just am not hip to this thing, but it is a disappointing bottle for me.
Dun, dun, dun.
Done.
That was like slightly better. I still get the cinnamon though. I will give it a 1. It was that last sip kind of saved it. It was headed for a 0.5, but I'm going to give
Wow.
Okay.
it a 1. I would not buy this bottle.
I can't do the math.
I will say this is probably one of the most disjointed reviews we've done in a long
Yeah, for sure. No doubt.
Not thrilled with this one.
Yeah, we're all plus this one.
What do you guys got?
Hot mess. That's what we got.
225
1.5.
151.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So you
I will
guys balance
say-
out to a 2, and then we got him.
So that's a 1.5
That's
average?
below
I
than a
don't know what it
1.
is.
Yeah.
1.75,
Math
something like
is
that.
hard. Holy
It's not
shit.
great.
Don't worry though. Glenmorangie is good stuff.
Every other bottle I've ever had has been great. So that
You
is
guys just
why I'm
all got
super
unfriended
disappointed.
by Dan. I'm kidding.
No.
No kidding.
Thank you, Dan.
I don't know what to
All
tell
right.
you.
Yes.
Cheers, guys.
Glenmo.
Glenmo.
Triple cast.
Triple cast.
Cheers.
See you, boys.